Well, well. Today has been a long day. But before we begin, I want to take a moment to celebrate something special. Today is my birthday. And honestly, I can't think of a better way to spend it than finally launching something I've believed in for a long time. This little cupcake may not look like much, but tonight it represents new beginnings, taking chances, and finally pressing record instead of waiting for everything to be perfect. So, here's to another year of life, another year of growth, another year of storytelling, and officially the beginning of Stay Steady, Stay Ready. All right, let's begin. All right, this right here is the diary of a sailor. You want to guess who the sailor is? That's right, it's me. All right, we're going to read from this right now. I'm going to put it down here so I can read from it quite nicely for you guys. There are moments in life that divide who you were from who you eventually become. Sometimes they happen quietly, out in the middle of nowhere, far from home. When the world becomes so still, you can actually hear your thoughts. Years ago, I was a young sailor standing watch in the middle of the ocean one night when something appeared off the side of our ship just a few yards away. The darkness was thick, cold, silent in a way that almost didn't feel natural. The kind of silence so sharp you could slice through it with a steak knife. I remember looking over at a few of my friends standing beside me. None of us spoke. We just stared, frozen. Whatever we were looking at, none of us could fully explain. Hundreds of miles from land, thousands of miles from home. Was it real? A prank? Something we weren't supposed to see? I still don't fully know, but I do know this. That moment stayed with me. The Navy took me across oceans, through uncertainty, through fear, discipline, through loss, through creativity, and eventually into storytelling. And somewhere along the way, I learned something important. You may not always have or can control what appears in front of you, but you can control how steady you remain and how ready you are when life changes direction. This is Stay Steady, Stay Ready. I'm Charles E. Rayburn III, and wherever you're listening from, welcome to the journey. Before I go any further, I just want to say thank you. There are thousands of podcasts people could spend their time listening to right now. And the fact that you decided to spend even a few minutes here with me genuinely means a lot. This podcast isn't really about pretending to have all the answers. It's about a journey. The uncertainty, the setbacks, the creativity, the discipline, the fear, the rebuilding, the moments that shaped us while nobody else is watching. For most of my life, I've been fascinated by stories, not just movies, but people. The stories they carry, the battles they survive quietly, the dreams they continue chasing even when life tells them to stop. And honestly, I think a lot of us are navigating seasons of life where we're trying to figure things out while we're still moving forward at the same time. That's what this space is for. Some episodes may talk about storytelling. Some may talk about creativity, film, purpose, fear, discipline, or life experiences. Some conversations may simply be reflections from the road. But through all of it, the goal stays the same: to remain steady enough to keep going and ready enough when opportunity finally arrives. Because sometimes life changes suddenly, and sometimes the direction changes. Sometimes the door opens. Sometimes the storm comes. And sometimes something appears in the darkness that changes the course of your life forever. So, on this first episode, I simply want to say thank you for being here at the beginning, and welcome to Stay Steady, Stay Ready. Next Monday, the story continues, and we'll talk about creating characters that feel human long after the story ends. But before we go, what's one moment in your life that changed you, even though you still can't fully explain it? I'll see you Monday. Until then, ciao.